Hey, 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 we are live again with another live online learning. I know, two in one day. What? I am creating in Canva um, a flyer to talk about this going live. And I'm going to pull you on over. I was partway through doing this, and I thought, you know what? I need to come and show you all what I am doing. So I'm going to show you what we started with and then where we ended up. So let me make this larger so you can see where we started. And all right, now I will go ahead and go live. Sorry, I am live. Let me grab, oh my gosh, too funny. I wanted to grab the link, but I guess I'll do that later. Okay, so I already did that one. That was in the last one. If you didn't see it, you can go back and watch it. We started with this. This was the draft, and we still had some missing information. I now have that information, so now I'm going to tighten this up to make this the final that we're going to post. You'll see here we have all different sizes of these back things, and some of these colors are going to switch around. So here we go. Here is where we're at and how far I had gotten. I'll make it a little bit larger so you can probably see it better, and I will actually start sharing this so you can see it. You didn't see any of that because I wasn't sharing with you. There we go. This is what we started with. I'm try again. Let me try that again. This is what we started with. This was the draft that we created. And now I am partway through finishing this up. We've changed the color here. However, I've decided I really want to go with my live online learning green, which is this green, because this is for the live online learning um, uh, club. So I definitely wanted to make sure that we have that, the LOL Live Online Learning Club. I'm going to put the word club after it. Learning club. Okay, so this is on Clubhouse, but we also do it on other places. So we'll just put that. Okay, creating live in Canva. We've got this fun little graphic, which I love. We want to make sure that ends up behind one of these photos again in the end. So, yeah, so this one, we want to move this to the back. And then I'm probably going to want to bring it forward on top of this one. So I'm going to move her color to the back. But since we are going to even these up and make sure that they're all the same sizes, um, I'm going to first do this one. And what I'm going to do is place mine right on top of hers, because what I want to do is make sure that we're going with the exact same size. And you can see that the lines start to line up. Okay. So now I can go ahead and move myself back. Only I grabbed her. So we're going to grab me and push me over here. Um, and what I'm probably going to do is actually shift these around a little bit possibly, but we'll see. Okay. So this is the largest one, Elaine's, and she wanted to go with her color. I've just gotten her colors done on a branding platform, so I'm going to go over to her branding one, the Elaine Forbes, and I'm going to grab her pink. I'm going to pop her pink on there, but nope, we're going to pop her purple because we have the pink here for Patrice, which I believe she's happy with. So we're going to pop that purple. This is the size that we want all four of these back things to be. So I'm actually going to delete mine and grab hers, hold down the option key, and then pull it on over. Oops, undo, not like that. I want to grab it. I just want to get it there. Okay. Holding down the option key first and then grabbing it and pulling it over. It makes a copy of it and pulls it right on over. And then you want to make sure your little lines are there. You can see the guidelines to make sure that it's all staying together. What is that? Oh, that's my names. Okay. Not sure why I have all those spaces below it, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those out of there. And like I said, this is the cleanup. This is like just got rid of one word too many. Down, bringing this all up. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up here. Bring that on over. And we must have some extra spaces in there. I want to go to the left, align everything to the left, and this keeps it um, everything neat. So probably want to be about there, inside of there. We're going to move all these to the left. And it looks like our font sizes are maybe different. This is 18. This is all different sizes. So we're going to pop an 18 in here and see what that does. Okay. It looks like we still got an extra space there. Bring these on down. And I'm thinking I don't think we can go any larger because Elaine's already so large. Let's try it. Let's go there. Let's grab these. Facebook, all of these icons. I'm going to go ahead and grab them. I'm going to make sure that they are positioned, centered, so that they're all evenly across. I'm going to group them, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste them into these other spaces. I could do that every time, but I'm just going to take them out of here. Sometimes you pop stuff in so you know where it's going to go, and then you can take it out to even it all up. Since I know that these are the spacing that I want, I'm going to go ahead and use those. And then I'm going to align the spacing. So this is the longest one. Create Financial Solutions is the longest text. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, Option key, and pull it on over. And you can see the guides to help you make sure you've got it where you want it. Okay. Go. We're going to pull this over just a wee bit. And then I'm going to pull that back this way just a bit. Okay. So we have that. And what I actually might do is add a page. Sometimes it's easier to grab things and align them by putting them in a whole new page. So we're going to grab this and this. I'm holding down the Shift key, this and this. We're going to copy that and we're going to pop on down here into this new space and paste it. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up here about where we want it. And then I'm going to ungroup it, or actually I'm going to go to, I can't even ungroup it. I just need to ungroup like this, tap off of it. I'm going to tap on this and I'm going to ungroup it. Now, reason I'm doing this in a space down here is because I actually want to group all of these and I don't want to lose track of all of that. So I've grouped them. I can go ahead and change this font color to, oops, I don't want to animate. Nope, font color, so that we can read a little better on the purple. I think we'll go with some white font. And there we go. We have this one done. Okay, now I want to make sure all the other ones are the same size. So I'm just going to copy and paste this down here. So we now have this for our size. Then I'm going to grab this, copy it. I mean, I can grab this and just drag it right back up to where we were working. I need to pull it up first. Oh, nope, I copied all that anyway. Okay, so I can take all of this out and take that out, grabbing Elaine and popping her up in here. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and grab the elements for mine. grab all of these, clicking and dragging to grab them. I'm going to pop them right on out of there, go down onto this page, post them on there. And what we don't have is the lettering or the this, but we have it up here still. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that because it should grab the whole thing, paste it down here, pull it on over, make sure that the alignments are good. The other way that you can do this is like this. When you want to make sure it's exactly the same size, I'm going to go ahead and grab that, Option, Control that, and grab that and push it over. Okay, now I'm going to start replacing elements. So I'm going to grab this element, I'm going to replace it with mine. Right, so I'm just going to take this element out. And put this element in. And I'm going to use the guides to make sure it's going in the middle. And I'm going to actually hold the shift key to make sure it's staying at the same height. Oops, it didn't. And I can go ahead and grab this singular item. No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, if I grab that and that, it's not working to do that because this is all grouped together. I'd have to ungroup it. This should work. Okay. So we're going to change the color to my live online learning color. Here we go. Now I'm going to have to make my words the dark colors. So I'll just pull these over, delete that piece, pull this piece on over. And it looks like the spacing might be a bit different. So 19.2 and I have 18. So there we go. 19.2 is what we're going with. There we go. That looks better, more aligned. Very good. Okay, 2 down. We'll delete that. And we're going to copy Elaine's again. So I'm holding down the Option key, pulling it on over, holding down the Shift key to keep it from going up or down. Okay, and now we're going to bring in these elements. I'm going to copy this element, bring it on down here, and paste it in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it right on top of it. And that way I can use it to help align it. You see all the guides that are coming up? Much better way to do it. I'm going to position that now backwards. That brings the lanes to the front, and I can now take that off of there. Now I do want this color to go backwards, so I'm going to go ahead and position again backwards. Okay, and we should see face up there. We're going to go with a blue, one of Can Do blues. We've got them right here. So Miss Lisa, which blue would you like? We have this one, we have this. You have 3 shades of blue. I'm liking either the middle one or the light one. The light one. Okay, the light one. So, and let's make sure you need to change all of your things to your things. So we're going to go grab those from up here. Now, is yours at Lisa Cajano for your Facebook? Because she had them. Oops. Okay. On Facebook, if you just put in the at symbol, it's the same as all these other ones. People don't really think about that, but it can be the same. Okay, and then we have those. So now what I'm going to do is to group this together. Make sure that's grouped together. That also says position. So it may already be grouped together. I think it is. Let's see. If I try to move something, no, undo. Lisa Dot Kajana. You can't, yeah, you do. You do. You can't even get a dot anymore. You should because you can't get one. She's making announcements in the group. I'll mute on there. Okay, so I'm grouping that. And then I need to do the same thing here with this, is ungroup this, then grab all of this and group it. So that whenever I move this now, it's gonna move all of it. And that way you make sure the sizes all stay the same and everything stays together. Okay, so we've got those. And get to check, are we at 9? Yeah, we are. So now we need to do the last one, which is Patrice's. Again, we're using Elaine's as the standard, so I'm going to pull it on over. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it down here for a minute. Grab these and delete them because we don't need them anymore. We've managed to get all these across, and I'm using the lines to line it up. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and grab Patrice's face there, pop it on down here on top of this, and we're going to line them up so we get the guides all lined up on top of each other. Okay. Yep, there we go. We're going to go back position, backwards, make that disappear. We're going to position this one backwards, position, backwards. Okay, we're going to go grab all of Patrice's stuff. Oops, undo. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so we need to find out if Patrice's Facebook page is at Patrice Nikki Green. I'm thinking it might be at the at PNG Creates, but I'm not sure. Um, so I'm thinking that we might need to put our names at the top. That's already been grouped. Yes, that's all grouped. This one is not grouped. I'm going to ungroup this one first, tap on it, ungroup it. Kind of have to do these in certain steps. And we're going to grab all of these, group them back together. That way it moves as a unit. And we're going to now change this color to the pink, which I think was this one, but I'm not sure. So I have this shared with you, the original. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I'm going to edit that one exactly. I made a copy and I'm working on the copy right now. I just want to grab this color and make sure that it is this pink color that we've got here. So almost. Let me grab this color and see if it's the same color that we have here. Yes, it is. So that must be her color. Okay. So yes, I'm ready for hers. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Right. Okay. So one thing that we're going to need to add is our names probably across the top. I know she had all of this, but I'm thinking, well, we could lower it down and still do it, I think. Okay, so we have these, and these all, like I said, they move as a group. So let's take and put this one about where we want it towards the edge, and put this one about where we want it towards the edge, right? Hoping they're about the same, essentially. Then we're going to take all four of these and we're going to position them, and we're going to horizontally make them even across, space them evenly. Okay. And I think we're good. I think we have aligned them. If we look at position, I'm pretty sure they were aligned across the top. Yep, I've got them pretty well aligned just by eye. I'm pretty good at that. So we'll pull that down a bit. I do. Okay, she's got all these. I kind of like all this, so I'm just going to grab all that. I'm going to copy that and paste it on down into here, which should put it right where it was. Sometimes it puts it right where it was, and other times it doesn't, and I'm not sure when it does which one. So, yeah. Okay. Feels like we're maybe needing to go a little bit smaller with those, which means then we might need one more. Or we'll go like this and um, turn that one just a little bit to get it so it's even. That way we can pull us up just ever so slightly. And then what I'm thinking is we'll put like a bubble or something in there with our actual names. Um, Elements, bubble, peach bubble, right? Is really what I'm looking for. But oh, yep, it did. That'll work, right? Little big. Do we want to do colors? Like the speech bubble, hate the speech bubble? Our names are going to go in. Um, that could be interesting. Maybe. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we can flip vertical like this. Is that what you're saying? Do we want to flip it the other way or like that? There is. Deleting, deleting. Okay, so then we could actually pull everything up just a wee bit then, even a little bit more. So we've got confetti coming below us. Okay. And then what I'm thinking is we're going to do Patrice and Nikki. Whatever it is we actually want them to call us. So people know her by both on the app. So we'll use Patrice and Nikki. They may use either of those. Okay. Once I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and group those. I think I want to nudge that just ever so slightly. So to nudge, you tap on it and then do the little up arrow. That's how you nudge it in here. Okay, I think it's right there. Go ahead and grab this one and this and group them. So then once I've got them grouped and I've got it done, now I can pull it over, hold down the shift key so it stays even, and pull them on over. And yeah, it's coming about like so. And then pull it on over. I think that's about where we want it. I didn't look to see how much it was on the last one, so let's look. Oops. That's okay, fine. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. It'll be close enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can align things though perfectly. I do like it just inside of there. Whoops, just inside. Yeah, like that. Okay. So if we do this and we do the positioning and we align them horizontally, then it fixed that one little one that was just off ever so slightly. Okay. We're not all Patrice Nikki though. So I guess we have to fix that. Tap off somewhere and then you can get in there and tap. So we're going to be Lisa. Do you want to be Lisa Can Do or just Lisa? Lisa Can Do. Okay, so we had to make her bubble just a teeny bit bigger. And that's okay. And I'm just going to go with Cindy Lou. And that's what I was thinking with the Can Do. Yeah. I should probably do Cindy Lou LOL. Yep. Okay. And Elaine is the Elaine. We'll put the in front of it. Okay. So there's all of that. And now we need to bring all of this stuff down into this new one. So we're copying all of that. We're popping it down here. Boom, just like that. And I think I gained a little more space, which I wanted to do. Wanted to have a little more air. And now it looks like we can move these down just a teeny bit. Did that move? Thinking that looks good. Just this that needs to move. This is the only thing that needs to move, right? Because it needs to go. Ideally, I think we'll just go behind. Yeah, we'll just go behind to the back. So it kind of sneaks its way out. I'm thinking that works. Yep. Oop, I have to go to my tightening it up, I would say, but I just went flying somewhere else. I hate it when that happens. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness. Yes, so I'm tightening up a design that was a draft, and we were, like, getting the design idea down. We didn't worry too much about having things perfectly even at that point, and now I'm bringing them more even. And the Come Create With Us, I think we're gonna go with another one of the live online learning, colors. So let's change that text color. Go back from Can Do University to live online learning, and we'll grab maybe that blue. No, we'll grab that one. And I guess we could grab the lighter purple. Yeah, that lighter purple seems to be the right one. Okay. So there you go. There's the tightened up little design. And we will now post that onto probably Facebook or something. So this is designed as a presentation slide. Now, if we want to make one for um, Instagram, that's going to be a square. So we can resize this and we can actually resize it to an Instagram post right here. Okay, we're going to copy and resize it. Yes, it is also pro account. And you can do the resize without any, I mean, you can just create a new one and pull the items over by copying and pasting them. I'm going to delete that one. Okay, so now we're going to look at what do we want to do in order to make this still be legible, still be what we want it to be. So first thing first, we got to pull this up a bit and I think make it a bit bigger. Go across the top with those. There we go. I think that's good. Now, do we go with making each of these a little bit bigger? Um, do we do it all four? So let's pull this, creating in Canva, all of that down. Yep, and including our little thing. So that's going to be at the bottom. Now we have these in the middle, and I'm sensing, whoops, undo, Elaine. So what I'm going to want to do is actually ungroup these, and then I'm going to want to group it so that we are now including the Elaine in there. So sometimes you got to group and ungroup things in order so that you can now move this and get it all as one. Because I'm thinking if we move it, we group that ungroup and then group, I think will be good. Yep, that should be everything. Yes. I'm wondering if we make it into like 4 squares, how that might work. Well, let's get the information all together first. So ungroup and then group. Yeah, I think I'm gonna highlight YouTube gals. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna ungroup and then group. Okay, so that allows us to do 2 and 2. Now we can actually make some of this in a different kind of format. So what I'm going to do first is pull and get the corners kind of like where we want it. So there's 1, there's 2, and we want to line that one up. So we're looking at the guides and lining that up together. And yeah, we do want to go inside a little bit. You can use the natural guides of this like sizing one so that you're getting them. Let's go with that. Let's go with the corners being those, but it's not going to work down here because that corner, but it'll work for the side. Once we've got that top one done with those corners, we can now pull these ones in. Okay. So my thinking is if we pull all of this over, not that, we don't want that. Shift key, hold that. If we pull all of this over and then pull these two over to the middle and then in a little bit, right? Now we've got the same, basically the same space next to each of them. And we could take the wording and the elements and put them next to us here. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Okay, so, and I have like 4 minutes, so I probably have to go. Watch this space next week for, or actually, maybe I'll finish this later today and you'll just see it on Instagram and see what I came up with. Yep, yep, that's what I'll be doing. Blossom. Yay! Bye, guys.